Hello everybody, this is Chris from Stock Money Lizards, and today I'm going to walk you through the most recent and most important cryptocurrency charts, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some more. So let's directly jump into the Bitcoin chart. What we can see here is that after this FTX drop, Bitcoin has consolidated on this level and is currently in an uptrend. So there's an ascending support line that is currently respected. And furthermore, we can draw another important line here, that is this 17K support level, which has been a very, very important milestone to regain. And this means that the setup is good for a further uptrend towards the 18K resistance level, which I can draw here. This is supported by the RSI. If you look at the RSI, you can see that we have these drops here, here, and here, and they are all on this trend line. This means that there's a support currently going on, and you can see the signal line is currently over the RSI line, and this means we're in a little sideways consolidation phase, but they are pointing towards each other. And once we are crossing this line again, this means there could be another impulse pointing upwards. So this is it for the short term, and I'm sure you know our opinion on the more longer term Bitcoin chart. For this, I'm going to switch to a longer time frame, the 3-day chart, for example, and we can see this bullish divergence here, meaning the Bitcoin chart is pointing downwards, forming lower lows, while the RSI is forming higher lows. Also, we see this bullish signal line crossing happening here, which also supports that there will be another uptrend towards this zone here. This being said, I want to quickly comment on all these price targets that you see in Twitter these days, which include 13K, which would be here, or 10K, which would be here, or even lower. Of course, this is not impossible, but at the moment it doesn't look like we will reach these levels. Keep in mind that Bitcoin is historically oversold, and that at some point there is a technical reversal that's coming in. As you can see here, that's the monthly chart. RSI is always reversing at these levels here, which is at like 43, and currently we are at the lowest level ever. So always keep this in mind. Of course, there can be another drop incoming, but it's a matter of probability. And as I said, downside is rather limited at the moment. Let's move on and jump into the Ethereum chart. So you see the 4-hour chart here, and it's looking very similar to the Bitcoin chart. What we want to point out here is that we have a nice double bottom formation, and from there Ethereum bounced well off and is also now in this ascending channel. So we are also at support levels here, and something similar can be observed for the RSI here, which is also at this key support level while consolidating at the moment. And once these lines cross, there will be another push up. The most important key resistance level for me right now is this level here at 1,340 US dollars. Of course, Ethereum needs to overjump this level here as well, but I expect this to be a rather tough resistance line here. Let's continue with Litecoin, and you can see Litecoin is very particular because it's looking completely different from all the other altcoins and Bitcoin charts, because it is currently in a confirmed uptrend. This means we are seeing higher lows at the moment. Also, we see higher highs coming in. And this means that Litecoin is currently in a confirmed uptrend. Another thing that's very striking is the fact that, as opposed to, let's say, Bitcoin, Litecoin didn't form a new low after the FTX drop. You can see this is the June low here, which is at approximately 40 US dollars. And then we saw this drop after FTX, and this is a higher low that was formed. And currently, as I said, it's in an uptrending formation here. Back on the 4-hour chart, we can see that this is a classic bull flag here, which probably leads us to higher levels. Let's continue with Matic. Matic is also a coin which is currently providing us with a very, very interesting setup. So at the moment, we see that it's going sideways or consolidating here on these levels. The range is very, very narrow. It's between 94 cents and 90 cents. And on the same page, we see that volume is drying up. So this means something is going to happen. And we believe that this something will be another breakout towards this resistance level here, which will be the first one will be at 95 or 96 cents. Let's take a look at the bigger picture as well. And we can see something that's very similar to the Litecoin chart here. So there is the June low, and from there we saw higher lows after the FTX drop. Now the last chart I'm going to discuss with you is the altcoin market cap. When you talk about especially altcoins, it's always important not to only look at the specific chart, but also to keep in mind what the market is doing. So for this, we are looking at the altcoin market cap chart. On the 4-hour chart, you see this pattern here, which is something that is called a rounding bottom. This is also very typical for reversal formations. And if we take a look more in detail, you can see that we see these spikes here, and currently there is some resistance level which is at 94 billions. And of course, at the moment, it looks like we are going to consolidate here as well. So I expect the altcoin market cap to further correct to a certain level. And for this, I'm going to draw the Fibonacci retracements from the most recent low here to the most recent high. And I expect this consolidation to go on a little further to this level here, which is the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. And you can see this has served as a support before. And I believe that we might go up and break this resistance level here and here after this correction that's coming in. So that's it for now. And if you like this video, please like it and follow us for more updates, and see you soon.